100 years ago, the dark wizard Hollowell raised an army and tried to conquer the world. He was stopped by an unlikely hero, Sheriff Aesop Stormwood. As Hollowell died, he prophesied that he would be reborn twice more and rise again. Stormwood looked him in the eye and said if Hollowell did, his descendants would strike him down. Sheriff Aesop Stormwood went on to form Stormwood and Associates to make sure they'd be ready for Hollowell's returns, a private detective, security, and federally licensed magic users agency. 25 years ago, Hollowell returned for the first time, and Stormwood made good on Aesop's promise. But the third coming of Hollowell may not be so far in the future. But the young Raz Stormwood just might know it's coming, and she plans to be ready. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. Well, God, how do I even summarize this? So Bill was in the middle of the night researching the Soul Stone and the football when NK crashed through the ceiling, and after some awkward conversations about normal human things, they figured out some stuff about how the football worked, in the fact that they opened it up and found out it was hollow. And Bill was at a dead end with finding more information on both it and the Soul Stone when NK said, hey, there's this guy on the run called Mikhail Enris, who is on the run for skipping bail because he was practicing magic without a license, but he's also known as the Artificer and built devices that it can interact with magical items, and hey, maybe he could help us. Bringing this to Raz and the rest of the team, they decided to go on a road trip to find out where they could find this guy, because, they're hunting a bounty. It's fun and exciting, and NK got a ping on one of Mikhail's credit cards that was used in the town of Morris Helada at, God, let me get this right, Fred's Bar and Taco Shack. Upon arriving at Fred's Bar and Taco Shack, they met a man named Dave tending bar, and it turned out, according to security footage, that the person who used the cards was one Sheila Williams, a young woman who worked at the used furniture and supply store, formerly Phil's Used Furniture and Supply. They also had her home address. The team first decided to go to her place of work, which they encountered a interesting divorcee dwarf, the ex-wife of Phil, who really was not helpful for them at all. They then went to Sheila's home address, which was an apartment building not that far away, in which Sheila made a runner when Raz came banging at the door. After a little bit of just straight off, wrestling a young woman to the ground and putting a gun to her head, if you really just boil it down to what actually happened. That's not great, guys. She said that she had found the card at her neighbor's, and that she wasn't going to talk to them if they were cops, to which they then admitted they weren't cops, to which she said, why should I talk to you at all? And after shoving Babbitt, after they let her up, the team is still outside Sheila Williams' apartment building. And that's where we're picking up. Right now you are standing in the parking lot of this apartment building, and Sheila is looking very angry.
Oh boy.
Gen hates this. Gen hates this a lot. Gen
you.
doesn't know what to say, what to do.
Fuck you.
This is something Gen would never do. Gen is freaked out. So this is why you never run.
Fuck you.
Yep. Sure thing. Which neighbor did you get the card from?
Why do you expect me to tell you anything? come into the town with your fancy car and your big city tie and people like you think you can just like walk over everybody else.
Well, that's some big time assumptions for someone who doesn't know us.
And the only reason I think I can walk over people is because I'm a private detective. And walking over people is how I figure things out for my clients.
Oh.
Like, it's part of my profession.
So okay, for your client. So who hired you to harass me, huh?
Nobody's harassing you. We came to your house.
That's all. You tackled me and forced me to the ground. You did tackle her and force her to the ground, Babbitt.
I mean, but to be fair, like, we're being pretty... our questions are pretty reasonable.
As you're saying this, and I forgot to mention it in the recap, the Black Mustang in the recap. Oh wait, so everybody roll me a D10.
Oh boy. 1.
Raz, I didn't hear your roll.
9.
Okay, everybody but Bill notices the black Mustang that you spotted earlier pulls into the lot.
Oh.
Oh, hey, look, it's that Black Mustang again.
Sheila starts running.
Towards the Mustang?
No, back towards her apartment.
That's fine. We'll let her go. We'll send her a fruit basket later.
If there's a problem, they can solve it. If you need to find someone, they can do it. Stormwood and Associates is a detective, security, and federally licensed magic users agency. If you need help, they'll be there. But don't get in their way, or else you'll get caught in the eye of the storm.
Well, now we know to check the...
I know to check the what's going on?
I put myself in this because I was very angry last session. I was very hangry. Very hungry and angry. And just sick of, like, that girl's bullshit. I'm just... No, I was literally in the headspace of, fuck you, just give me the answer to the one question that I have. Like,
Bill,
why are you running from me?
Bill didn't notice the Mustang, so he's just being like, wait, what?
I mean, Raz, you did kick down her door, and...
Yep, I don't know why I did that. I feel like an idiot. I could have just fucking knocked.
No,
well, I thought we
fine.
did knock.
You did. And then she told you just a minute, and then she escaped out the back window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you kicked down the door.
And then you kicked out the door.
Yeah. So that part kind of made sense.
I mean, she did steal a credit card. Like, she's not like, if she thought you were a cop at the beginning, of course she ran.
Okay.
I'm not. So right now, there's a black Mustang at the end of the parking lot.
Yep.
It's not
Yeah,
pulled
what's
up
it
by.
doing?
What'd you say, Babbitt?
I was just saying, yeah, what's it doing?
It's just sitting there, and she's run back to her apartment.
Did I miss something?
So we've, I feel like we need to know who she took the credit card from, but also that car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What car?
NK takes Bill's head and points it at the Mustang.
Oh. Okay.
Well, shouldn't there be like a list of tenants?
So this is a complex where all of the doors open directly outside. So you might find like the names on the mailboxes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go look for a mailbox. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll stay out here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, still, this whole thing is open air. If you remember, the building is like a large U around a empty swimming pool. So, okay. Oh, yeah, so this is Raz looking, right?
Yep.
You're going to totally investigate to look for it?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, then okay. Then I don't need to ask you to roll anything. You find the mailboxes. They're to the right. You walked by them on your way to Sheila's apartment earlier.
Cool.
All right. So it's a large bank of mailboxes. There are a bunch of apartments in this building. Are you going to look near Sheila's apartment number or?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. So you know what her apartment number is because you were there. I don't think I ever said it out loud on the show, but in case I did, I don't want to contradict myself, and I didn't write it down. So you find her apartment number, and you do see an S. Williams is labeled on it. Do you want to look at like the neighboring numbers or the upstairs numbers or what?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll start with on either side.
All right, give me a moment to make up some names.
Cool.
It's not that it's not that I don't know any of these names ahead of time, but just that you're asking me for. I don't want to give it away.
Because he could be here under an assumed name.
All right. So, what? Okay, so which apartment are you looking at? Do you want to look at the next door? Do you want to look at the upstairs? Do you want to which one are you looking at?
Next door.
Next door to the left or to the right?
To the left.
That is a M. Erstweiler.
What about to the right?
A D. Parker.
What about... It's a 2-story, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to find the one directly above.
That belongs to a T. Williams.
Man. I mean, if he came here and got an apartment with a fake name, then this is kind of moot, isn't it?
You asked for the names.
I mean, alternatively, at least we can know, just in case there is something really silly, like he's there under his real name and is not hiding at all.
Like, I will say, if you totally investigate the mailboxes, you will not find an M, and there's no one named with the last name of Enris listed in the building at all.
Okay.
So it's safe to assume that if he is living here, it's not under his own name.
Okay.
You may also remember.
I could just totally investigate the whole building and just find his apartment. But
you may also you also remember that Sheila didn't seem to know anyone by the name of actual Mikhail Enris. Like, she had used the card, but that was just the name on the card.
Okay.
So as you go to the mailboxes, I also want to say that this is happening because the mailbox thing took you like less than 30 seconds. Like, it's because the mailboxes were on the way to the other things, so you saw them immediately and you were checking names immediately. Like, that took you no time at all. Like, it took us a couple of minutes to describe it, but that took you as Raz, like, no time at all. The instant Raz goes over to the mailboxes, the Mustang restarts its engine and pulls out of the parking lot, like, with a full speed tire squeal.
Want me to go after him?
Sure, yeah.
Get him, Babbitt!
Okay, you're going to jump in the SUV.
Yes.
Ooh.
Is anyone coming with me?
NK
I'm not waiting.
NK's coming with you,
Okay.
but you're driving.
Yep.
All right, gotta get out the car combat rules.
Oh, yeah.
Car combat rules. Vehicle combat, it's in the book. Here we go, it's on page 27. All right.
Yeah, page 27.
All right, so you jump in the SUV with NK, leaving Raz and Bill behind, which is fine, and we can come back to that. Maybe they'll go talk to Sheila again, and she'll insult Bill's outfit more. All right, so the Mustang pulls out onto the street. It's an older Mustang, so it just looks fancy, but isn't necessarily fast. I don't think I ever described what version of a Mustang. We're going to say it's a Model 3. You know, the Fox body Mustang. This thing is the ugliest car to ever be called a Mustang. I have opinions on car design. If you look up Fox body Mustang, it's all right.
Ew.
If you've ever seen the show Stumptown,
The worst.
yeah. All right, so they are flooring it. I'm assuming you're in pursuit.
Yes.
All right. This car has tinted windows, so you can't see the occupants. All right, so we need to actually roll initiative.
9. Wait, hang on. Let's fit this.
Yeah.
Or,
No, swiftness.
Swiftness. 13.
All right. So 13. All right. All right, so you're up first. You are chasing them down the street.
Yes, I'm just going to keep on going.
Okay, here, I have to roll NK's initiative. Because I forgot to do that. Where's that character sheet? NK, where are you? Look at my NPs. Oh, so actually, technically NK went before you, because NK got a 14. But NK didn't do anything. NK buckled her seatbelt. All right. So he is going to attempt to take a sharp turn in an attempt to lose you. I need you to roll me a d10, and you get to add 2 because of your drive casual stuff, or whatever your former driver archetype. You get to add 2 to this.
Yep.
So roll me a d10.
10.
All right, that does. So you stay on them, obviously. All right, so he is just gonna. NK is up, and she just looks at you. It's like I don't want to shoot at him.
Yeah, no. We're just following him for now.
If you can, I could always, if you get up on the bumper, I could maybe jump across. Pull a U.
Is it 2 lanes?
So yeah, it's 2 lanes both ways.
All right, I want to pull up beside him.
Okay, you pull up beside him. I can let you do that. All right, he's going to try to take a sharp turn onto a side street to lose you. So roll me a d10.
5.
Yeah, you beat his roll. He's just rolling terribly. So you are NK's. Oh, okay. So you're right beside him. Oh, no, yeah. So because you matched that roll, you were able to stay with him, which means that he didn't pull away from you when he made his turn. So what NK's gonna do? Did you pull to his left or to his right?
Well, I don't know what.
Yeah,
let's say left.
All right. Okay, so the passenger side, NK's facing him. Great, perfect. NK rolls. So NK's going to use a sweep move and roll down her window and literally pull herself out into the window and jump onto the roof of the Mustang, gripping each side of the car. Does that work?
I should say so, yes.
Yep.
Like it.
All right. So NK is now on top of the Mustang. Babbitt, what are you doing?
I'm gonna keep going with her.
Okay. He's going to speed up and try to lose you. So I need to roll me a d10.
6.
Ooh, okay, so that's a tie. Where does ties go? If the pursuer succeeds in matching or beating. Okay, so yeah, so he did not get away.
Okay.
All right, NK. What is NK? NK is just hanging on to the roof of this car. What's she gonna do? She should try to do something. I think what NK is going to do is try to slide to the side and see if she can open the passenger door to the car. And I'm just going to do a pure luck roll to see if the door's locked. Alright, so the door is unlocked. So NK is going to kind of a continuation of the earlier sweep move. I'll still call this because this doesn't feel like it's enough, and since it doesn't break anything, she's literally just going to open the car door and then in this moment plant her feet so she's actually kind of in the car. All right, roll me a d10, Babbitt.
10.
God, he just cannot get away from you. He just can't.
It hasn't you been all great roles.
Like, you couldn't, like, have rolled a 1 for me or something? Like, at no point? Like,
Sorry.
the other driver is not a driver, so this driver does not get the +2s on his rolls. So, like, but, like, even, like, when he rolls, like, a 8, you roll a fucking 10. Like, you're only getting a +2. Okay. So NK is just now fully in this car. Babbitt, what are you doing?
I want to pull in front of him.
Okay. So that is a combat maneuver. Are you doing it to try to, like, get him to hit you, or, like, what? So
I don't want him to hit me. I just want him to be behind me, and I'll probably try to slow him down.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, I'll say you successfully pull in front of him. That's not. You were side by side. That's not hard to do. All right. So you are currently going down, like, an alley. All right. He pulled into an alley to try to elude you and did not work. There are a bunch of dumpsters coming up on the right, and you see the Mustang start to swerve a little bit, because NK's inside it.
Mm-hmm.
You easily avoid the dumpsters. They're not hard. Like,
Right.
It's not an obstacle, but I'm going to make a roll here. And he cannot roll to save his fucking life. And
Literally.
The Mustang crashes into one of the dumpsters and comes to a stop. And with that,
I'll come to a stop as well. Get out to go check it out.
all right. And with that, we're going to cut back to Raz and Bill.
Does it sound crazy on the comms, or is it just me?
Technically,
No,
this is only
that's a little
just...
crazy. Sounds like fun.
Technically, they have just only now left the parking lot. We're jumping back to while this whole car chase is happening.
Okay. All right. So, what do we do now, boss? I mean, our lead here kind of was a dead end, I think.
I mean, she's still in her apartment. So you could go talk to her again. Her door is no longer on the hinges. It's not like you're going to be kept out.
Oh my god.
Should we follow up with her? Since, I mean, we're not going anywhere.
Sure. Kyle, you gave me a terrible idea, and I'm gonna do it. Because heckin' whatever.
It's kind of what we do.
And we're still better than regular police. Oh.
Oh, people listen to this to escape reality.
Ooh. No, I want to go back and
You head back to Sheila's apartment.
yeah.
All right. You get back to Sheila's apartment. The door is still kind of not attached. She's sitting there just, like, tapping her foot, like, yelling at her landlord. No, my door is off. I did not do it myself. Someone did. No, I haven't filed a police report. Why would I? I just need the door back on the frame. Take it, fine. Take it out of my security deposit. I don't care.
Hey, Bill, could you mend that door?
Oh yeah, that's easy, right?
Yeah, you could technically use your healing spell to do that. Yes.
I'm gonna do that just to try to build some goodwill.
All right, I'm gonna make you roll your healing spell because how much you heal the door is how much it'll be repaired.
Okay. And what are my modifiers for this one?
So, this is really easy. So the healing spell will reduce damage. Will heal a 1d6 plus your caster level, which is 1 right now because everyone's better. So 1d6 plus 1.
Okay. 5.
All right, so you cast heal on the door, and as much to Sheila is a little agape as the door lifts up off the ground and the hinges come back together. It's still a little scuffed up, but it's now a functional door.
See, we can be nice.
Fucking wizards. Fuck you.
I just fixed your door. Didn't have to do that.
You guys broke my door.
No, Raz broke your door.
Yes,
I fixed
you
your
are with
door.
her. Therefore, it is your fault that the door was broken.
I feel like this is a lot of this is getting put on me wrongly.
You don't get credit for cleaning up shit on the floor that you shat there.
I didn't do it. Raz did it. Sorry, boss.
No, she's right. I apologize for kicking down your door. It's just that we're used to dealing with a bit more than just credit card theft. And I know you probably thought I was police.
What the fuck do you want?
You want a job?
I have a job.
You want a new job? That's not in this city? In this town?
My mom's in the city. I'm not leaving. What? Just. This is so weird. You are so weird.
Yep.
I mean, that part's true.
I'm weird, but that's what keeps it interesting.
I don't want to work for someone who just put a gun to my head.
Okay.
Blunt, but you have a point.
Yeah. And you can stay here.
Yeah. And you can go.
Okay. Bye.
No one's going to ask the basic question.
Oh, where did the credit card come from?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold up. One more thing, actually.
What?
Full of Columbo. Where did you meet the person you stole that credit card from, anyway?
If I tell you, will you promise to leave?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's fucking Dave from next door.
It's Dave from next door's card. Thank you.
We leave and we shut the door, which we fixed gently.
I'm sorry, I just needed you to ask the question.
I was on something else.
Yeah, I know, but she really doesn't. You put a gun to her head, man. She does not like you.
Hey, it was Kyle's idea. For once, not my idea. But I had to try it.
All right, so yeah, Yeah, so Dave from next door.
All right,
Dave's
so
door.
knock on Dave's door.
So yeah, it's if you recall, there was a D Parker to the right.
Yep.
Yep. So you knock on the door to the apartment to the right. There's nothing.
Is there a peephole?
There is, but at point like it's just dark in there.
Oh. What time is it?
It's I'm gonna say late afternoon.
I mean, it could be a second shifter or a third shifter, but I don't know how many of those type of jobs are in this town.
Well, you know, there are a bunch of different restaurants, and there are some kind of schlubby casinos, and like, cause I mean, like, you know, you got here, you went to a restaurant when you got here.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna try knocking again. Is it just one of these things where I have to try over and over?
It really appears that nobody is home.
Oh.
All right. Could I use like a spell to pick the lock, and then we could investigate it while no one's there?
I mean, you could totally try to break in. Yeah. So none of you have thief skills.
Nope.
All right.
But I will say, you know, a lock is just something, you know, killing a lock with a spell is, you know.
A lot like killing a person. No.
Yeah. I mean, you vaporize people all the time.
Yeah, but I don't want to like leave this obvious sign that someone vaporized their lock while they're out. At least not today.
You probably don't want to do damage that the landlord will get pissed about.
I mean, I will remind you, you did just break down a door and then heal it.
Oh, that's true. I'm feeling dumb now.
Like, I'm just. Do we not remember what happened just a minute ago?
Nope, we don't.
I had an interesting day.
So, what are you going to do?
Bust that lock open.
All right. Roll me a d10.
Got a 4.
So you slam into the door and you just kind of. It doesn't do anything. If you want to try again, I'll let you roll again.
Yeah. Ooh. 9.
Okay, you kick the door down.
Yay.
The apartment is dark. The lights are off. Kind of looks like it was furnished from the used furniture and supply. With mismatched furniture, but, you know, just sort of thrown together. There's a stack of newspapers and magazines on the coffee table, and a dim green light glows from the open door to what looks like a spare bedroom.
Shall we investigate?
Might as well.
All right, while you two are looking, we're going to jump back to Babbitt and NK and the Mustang. Babbitt, roll me a d10.
3.
Okay. So, all right. So you pulled over. You pulled in front. The Fox body has crashed slightly. And NK starts to climb out of the side, looking a little shaken, but with her hand on her gun and pointing it back into the car. What are you doing?
Open the other door.
All right. You open the door, and there is a young woman with blue hair. A young elven woman with blue hair. Yeah, is just sitting behind the driver's seat. Her hands are on the wheel.
Okay. Who are you?
I'm Deanna.
You're Deanna, huh?
Yes. Why
Right.
are you attacking me?
Because we have reason to believe that you have information that we need.
I don't. All I know is that I went for a drive and you attacked me. I
Technically true.
I won't give you any trouble. You can take the car.
We don't want your car. Is this your car?
Please don't hurt me.
Is this your car?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like you to get in the back seat, please. Wait, hang on. Does this car look drivable?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like you to get in the back seat, please.
No, I no.
Yes?
Okay, where are you standing?
I just opened up the door. I'm standing, I guess, in the doorway.
Okay. Are you holding a weapon or anything?
No.
Okay.
I'm just holding the door. Holding the door open.
She starts the car and puts it in reverse.
Okay.
She is, and you are being attacked with the door now because she is reversing it into you.
Right. Okay.
So we are back in initiative order here. Let's see here. So it's 1d10 plus their melee. That's a really good melee. Oh God. Wow, okay. I forgot this character's stats for this good. Does a 17 hit?
Let's see. Yes.
My name is Trey Dorn, and I was your GM for this episode. Joining me, as always, were Nick Izumi as Bill, Kyle Johnson as Babbitt, and, of course, Gen Proc as Raz Stormwood. Stormwood and Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. To be continued. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network. And that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Feywild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Feywild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.